Ask me how I'm doing, I'm blessed. Yes. Living every moment without regret. Ask me how I'm doing, I'm blessed. Yes, I'm blessed. Yes, I'm blessed. Oh, ask me how I'm doing, I'm blessed. I'm living every moment without regret. Ask me how I'm doing, I'm blessed. Yes, I'm blessed. Yes, I'm blessed. Today, in Mama's Comfort Cooking Kitchen, we finna do one of the easiest, simplest meals that gonna look like you've been in the kitchen for a while. And we're gonna turn this meal around quick. We're gonna get everything going, and within the next 35 to 40 minutes, the majority of this meal will be done. All right? So we're going to move quick, and we're going to move expeditiously. And I'm going to greet everybody all at one time. I'm going to say hello. And y'all pass the word around when people come on here. Tell them hello. All right? And that's how it keeps going. All right? So I'm greeting everybody. Honey, good morning to you. How do you do? Did you sleep good last night? Was your body snuggled tight? Did you rest like you should? Does your body feel good? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you. So we finna get over here and we finna put this on. It's morning somewhere in this here world. And somebody said, could you please sing the theme song? So what I got is some ground beef, and we finna use some onions, and we gonna make the gravy and everything all at one time. And you may ask the question, but wonder if your ground beef has some oil in it, grease in it. Yeah, well, I'm gonna tell you, it's okay. I normally use 80 to 90%. But here's the catch to it. Because we're going to incorporate the flour, the onions, and everything in at one time, whatever grease it may have, it's going to help make the gravy, right? Because if you were going to take it out the skillet, you would have to take it out the skillet to add the grease to make the gravy. And we're just not going to do that today. So today we're going to do it all at one time. So what I have is ground beef. And I got it in a container because ground beef be leaking blood, right? If it was gray, that means all the blood is out of it. All right, so what we're going to do is not contaminate everything. I'm going to turn y'all around. Let y'all see the skillet, okay? That's how we're going to do it for a little bit. All right, for a little bit. We're going to incorporate this ground beef in here. Just plain and simple. But see, struggle meals got to be taught. Survival got to be taught. Eating out, we got to stop. I've been saying that for I don't know how long, for years now. Quit eating out so much. Do not lose things that our family did to survive. Because you believe it or not, we are in survival mode. You can give up on your we the people. The Constitution of the United States is no good if they're not going to honor the Emancipation Proclamation part. So, and at this point, everything is being undone by the stroke of a pen by all these people that call this man their savior. All right, so let me keep putting this in here. Yes, I'm mad. I'm very upset. And for you all that don't want to hear me talk about it, oh well, I'm going to. I'm sick of it. It's getting outrageous. Okay, so I put onions in here. All right, and I've got the ground beef going. While all this is going, I'm going to go ahead and shake my flour in. Okay? Because you got to make biscuits. Since we put the flour in, and I know I'm going to want it a little dark, I'm going to go ahead and add me some bouillon. Make sure y'all sprinkle me. That was a lot. I just won't use no salt. How about that? Because I can't add it back in my container. It's already contaminated. Okay? The next thing we're going to do, we're going to add us a little pepper. Okay. All right. And we're going to get this going. Wipe my stove off. Okay, we're going to get this going. Okay. And depending on what I see, I might add just a squishy bit more flour or some cornstarch. It just depends. Okay, and next to it, I got some boiling water with some salt and a little oil in it, because we're going to put our rice bags in there, okay? Somebody helped us do a little work when it comes to the rice, and we're going to honor that. All right, and so this is how we're going to get our meal going. And while we're working on that, we're going to come back around in just a second, and we're going to put our biscuits on. Let me wipe my stove. Hold on. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Next thing, we're going to make us some biscuits. And we're going to make some thin biscuits. Oven is set. It's going to be set in just a minute. I'm not going to make that many. Hold on, y'all. Let me wipe my stove. This is going to take off. It's going to have some oil in it. Not much, because I don't use 675. I use 90 or 80, 80-20 or 90-10. So I won't have a lot of grease in here, okay? As a matter of fact, sometimes I have to add a little grease to help out what I'm doing. Okay? And what I did was I used the beef. And it's going to cook. This is really good too. Just scoop it out over your rice. Give your baby some broccoli and a biscuit or something. And honey, go on. And get back in the bed and keep healing. You got to heal yourself. Just like how you have to encourage yourself. Okay? Y'all got that so far? And if I want to, I'll reach up and I'll turn on my spigot here. And I'll put me a squishy bit of water when the time comes, okay? But for the meantime and in between time, we're going to let it gather itself together. And then when we do incorporate, you can use beef broth or you can use water. And I think today I'm going to stick a little bit closer to the water because I use a lot of beef bouillon and I don't want it salty. All right? So y'all with me? This is quick and easy. Now the water is boiling. We're going to go ahead and take these couple of bags of rice and we're going to put them off in there. Just like that. Because why? Because your daughter be home off her bus at 2:35 and it's taking you a little minute to get up and move. Some of that medicine don't like to let go of me. That will be done before you know it. And we'll drain that. Once we work these biscuits up, they'll take 10 minutes to do. Right? And keep an eye on your food. Anything can stick and anything can burn. Right? So this is how we're going to end up making scrambled ground beef and gravy. Something quick and easy. But it's good, I'm going to tell you now. Everything going to be made at one time. Okay? Hold on, I'm going to have to add. Let me check and see. Y'all stand right there for a minute. Let me get ready to do this. When this gets almost done, we're going to, not fully done, almost. That's when we're going to add our water to cook it the rest of the way, okay? And it's going to pull all that goodness up anywhere it wants to try to stick. It's going to pull it up, okay? So I'm going to shake just a little more flour, just to squash a bit more of flour. And this is just some all-purpose I had out, okay? Please start saving y'all flour. I gotta buy mine. I'm going down and buy it in bulk. Because you may not see some stuff on the shelf after a while. And if that's something you want to have. So many people growing their own chicken houses and got their eggs and things like that. My neighbors across the street are selling eggs. And they got them cheaper than the store. Okay, so now right here at this time, we're going to go ahead and put a little water in there. Okay, we're going to put a little water off in there. All right. We done put us some water in there now. We got that going, and we got this going. Look how quick we moving. And we not playing. And if it ain't brown enough for you, then what you can do, you can add you some browning sauce. You can add some Worcestershire in here. Worcestershire, however you want to say it. However dark you want your gravy. All right. Going to finish cooking this, and it's going to create a gravy for us. Okay, my oven is ready. That's what this is going to do. And you can add more water where it's needed, or if it's even needed. And this stretch, when I grew up, my mama used to do this. It was so many of us, honey. You were glad to get a heaping of this over some rice. No, we ain't gonna mess up no nothing. Okay, I'm trying to let y'all see how the gravy is gonna be just amazing with this. It's gonna all flow together, cause all things work together, don't they? So as you can see, I'm getting gravy. I'm getting gravy. I'm getting gravy. And I'm going to add my little more pepper. Because y'all know we like that pepper on our gravy. Alright, and then you can get ready to turn this rice off, because it don't take but 5 minutes and this rice is ready. And we're going to drain that rice, okay? And this is the gravy. I want you to look at it, and we're going to turn it down, because we don't want to scorch it. We're going to let it simmer. But look at this gravy. Look what you just made. Look. That's already finished. And I would already have the biscuits in the oven if I wasn't showing y'all. Alright? So, this is on simmer now. It's going to do what it's going to do. Nice brown gravy. It's going to do what it's going to do. Alright, so we're going to take this, we're going to turn that rice off, we're going to turn this down and let it keep doing what it's doing. Oh no, I hate to hear that, Adore Guy. Do right now. You're going to have to do right. And if you smoke, you're going to have to stop. Okay. So that's ready, right? That's ready. Nope, I'm not tasting it. I don't have to. Okay. So now I'm back. And we're going to drain that rice just as soon as it get through popping. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to put some flour in a container and some shortening and some buttermilk. And we're going to make some thin biscuits. The oven is set on 450 and we got 30 minutes to finish our meal. So I'm going to have everything ready, I told you, in less than an hour. And it'll be a good meal at that. I'm not making that many biscuits. All right. Let me put my little apron on. Let me put my little apron on just to cover me up so I don't be floured down. I ain't going nowhere. I put these clothes on to be presentable on live, and then I take them off. So, yes. Hey, Tanjaleaf. Hey, everybody. So now we're going to take, and we're finna get some buttermilk out, and shortening. Yeah. And we're finna make these biscuits. So I'm going to take, I don't know how much I got, Bridget, but we supposed to be making some. I got a little shortening left. I think Kelvin said, season. I think Kelvin said I had about 13 left. Okay. All right. That's about all I got right now. That's all I got. I love y'all that's been hanging in here with me. Y'all been with me from the beginning, and I appreciate it. I certainly do. And I'm going to keep moving and going. And I'm going to keep talking. And if the truth causes you not to watch me, you didn't need to ever watch me. I'm going to go pour this water off. I'll be right back. So if you don't know how to make rice, buy the rice out the bag. If you don't know how to make rice, buy the rice out the bag. I'm going to turn it off. And I'm going to take this, my hand, I'm going to move this because I'm going to need to stir it. Okay, I'm going to take my hand and I'm going to grease my pan with the rest of that grease. It was already greasy. So you know, I pray we got some real good judges in our jurisdictional. In our judicial system, I pray that they can fight and overturn everything that's being done by the stroke of an ink pen. I pray they're going to fight because they are our judges. And they are our lawmakers and creators. And I hope that they will stand on the principles of things. I'm sweating, y'all, because I'm sweating this stuff out of me. Willie, you still on here? Y'all, Willie going to see John P. Key tonight. I ain't heard from him today. I guess he feel guilty. He ain't called me this morning. Y'all, please keep praying, cause my heart, this stuff they doing like the Nazis, pulling kids out of school. I was looking on news today, and ICE in Atlanta pulling those children out. And what they basically are doing is they going to the schools. Now the kids are born here, so the kids got a right to be in school, but they're looking at the parents' names and at the school to see if they are registered and if the parents have papers. And if they don't, they're basically pulling the kids out of school and they're taking and going to the home and getting the parents. And it's so sad. They just today they got an African man that wasn't on paper, and they got a couple of Mexicans that was working at Hartfield Airport that was doing well, they're not standing on the law and the Constitution. Because if you're going to remove things, if you're going to go mess around with the civil rights movement, if you're going to mess around with the different things that was signed to protect us for fair. See, what's taking place is that they getting rid of a lot of the Mexicans and thinking that black people are going to take jobs for lesser pay. And that we're going to do the job that they did. And I'll tell my kids to move home. I don't care if they foreclose on their house. It takes 2 years for a foreclosure to get off your credit. It really doesn't matter. Come back home. Come back home. If I was them, if I was y'all, everybody that got somewhere to stay, I would go stay somewhere else. I wouldn't pay high rent or nothing. I would let the apartment sit there. Yeah, ICE. And that's so sad. And then you putting them in concentration camps because you listening to Elon Musk. And this is pitiful. It's so sad. And people act like that's how it was in slavery. These folks don't care that these kids are scared to death. They ain't done nothing. They in school learning, and you going and pulling them out of school. Get off my page. And if you voted for him, do not comment on my page. I don't care who you are. Period. Don't comment on my page. Keep that to yourself. I remember that day when that girl called, that other content creator called the sheriff on me for Avery, knowing my baby got a condition. She said, "Mommy, I was going to run away." And that's all she knew to do because she was scared. You don't mess around. See, a lot of people got weeping, and I can't go everywhere. And people tell on folks when they get mad at each other. So I know who did it because I was told who did it. And they always crying that people calling CPS on them, but they really calling it on themselves for attention. You got to be careful with mental health. Some people do stuff, they got an attention-seeking spirit. Okay, we got our ball, and I'm not going to mess up my kitchen at all. So I'm going to make some thin biscuits out my hand, right? So I'm going to go on and shake a little flour in here, and I'm going to go to work. I don't need high numbers at this point in my life. I don't really care if I get views because I'm not going to stop talking about it. I'm going to talk about it every day. Just like I'm going to talk about A lot of people ask me what was DEI. DEI has been threatened. DEI is something that was put in place by President Lyndon B. Johnson to protect us. And if you want to know, it is an order. And it is order number 11286, I think. Let me look and see my Black History moment. No, it's 11246. And it was an order that was established and put in place by Lyndon B. Johnson to protect us minorities, that any contractor that got anything from $10,000 or more from the United States, that they could not discriminate against race, creed, religion, national origin. And at a stroke of a pen, less than 20 days in, 45, 47 took it away. You know why? Because he's going to tell us, if you going to work, you gonna work and do the low paying jobs that we done ran all these Hispanics off to do. Well, I'm here to tell you, we need to get the same pride that our ancestors had. No, thank you. I won't eat your crap or your scraps. I won't. This makes 1 week he was sworn in and he's already came against us. No, I won't. I learned how to cook something and make something before I eat your crap. I'm not going to eat scraps. You're not going to treat me like an animal. I'm not going to do no job because you running people away. And then you calling them terrorists. They're not terrorists. That's what that priest was trying to say. Don't do that. Everybody here is not here as a terrorist. Y'all need to know what's going on. And so because they being threatened, you know, they pulling out. Walmart, all of these people are going along with them so that they can keep getting that government money. That government assists people. You know, that's just like if you live in Myrtle Beach or when it's off season, you can get money from your city. I miss you cooking. Just keep watching. I'm on here. I'll be on here. You can just have to go look at the videos. I ain't went nowhere. My videos are here every day, Renee. All you have to do is come watch. And we know exactly the main group they trying to target. And then on top of that, y'all think about it. Y'all women, especially y'all women that are out here working like men, he really coming for you. You got to provide for your family. There ain't no daddies in the house. Y'all, I'm making my biscuits. I'm sorry I had to lean over. I don't care who watch me no more. I'm at this crossroads. You can only be, you know, so transparent with people. They want your business. You can't tell them enough of your information. Well, let me tell you something. I'm also not going to sit around here and pretend like I'm happy with what I see going on 1 week later and everything is targeted toward my race. I'm not going to do that, you know. If you ain't never been in this situation, if your ancestors ain't never been whipped and beat, and you don't understand what's going on right now, we're not going backwards. By no means necessary. I don't care. The Black Panther Party and everybody need to arise again. We need some serious people out here that don't mind fighting. And I'm going to tell you one thing. I want the Mexican cartel to know, baby, please don't come for me. We ain't got nothing to do with this. Please don't come for America. Please. Americans ain't in. All the Americans ain't in on this mess. Please don't come for us. Spare us. Messing around with people. Now you got the whole entire Italian people, but you ain't messing with them. But you everywhere you see a Mexican, for some reason, you want to mess with them. I don't get it. I don't get it. But you let them build all your buildings and work for you. And they were cool working for free. And they were crazy enough to go vote for you. Just like we were. We was crazy enough. Some of us, our men especially, how dare you? You's a token. Whoever voted for him, you ain't nothing but a token. Most of them are black men that are married or dating white women anyway. That's the God honest truth. That's the God honest, honey. Most of them are the ones that wouldn't date us anyway. They could care less what's happening to us. Even though their mamas are black, they don't care. And don't say nothing to me. I talk about what I want to on my page. You don't have to come back. I'm tired of it. People taking from you and they want you to do everything and then go inside with somebody that's going to hurt you and your race. But then want to ask me when am I going to teach Bible study and when I'm going to teach Sunday school. You want to learn from me. I don't know when. I might end up making it be private for supporters only. So I'm adding a little moisture on top. You can use water. And so the biscuits are finna go in the oven for about 12 minutes. Let me get these in the oven so my baby can eat when she get off that bus. She gonna be off that bus in 10 minutes. Hold on 1 second, y'all. All right, so now the next thing we finna do, hold on, I can't see no comments. The next thing I'm about to do is show you this ground beef and gravy. Cut this bag open, these bags open real quick. Shake them out and put some butter. And, yeah, let me show it to you. So there's your ground beef and gravy. And it's good. Done. It's gonna go over some rice. Okay. Okay, that's your ground beef and your gravy. And then the rice is gonna be cut open. And I'm gonna put some butter on it. I'm just gonna cut them open, shake them out. I can't no longer just be. It's just, I'm not going to be. You go watch the person and the people that say, you know, I don't want to say nothing. I don't want to talk about it. I'm not going to do, okay. That's yours. That's who you are. You probably are so, politically incorrect that you can't talk about it. You probably don't have the stance or the knowledge to talk about it. But I'm not. I can. And I do. And I want to. I'm tired. I cannot sit around here. I know how it gotta feel to sit around and see your people and you got so much knowledge in you. Wonder if Harriet Tubman never said nothing. Never did nothing. All those people that would have never made it up north. So, this is your fluffy rice. Just put some butter in it. A little butter. I already had put the salt while it was boiling. Okay. And then the butter has some. I keep a dump container. So I take my dump container. I got one more container behind me and my kitchen is clean. Just like that. I'm going to put some butter in here. I'm not a person that feels as though if it would be different if you were doing this the correct way. It would be different. Don't please, whatever y'all do, whatever you do, don't comment. Don't comment if you voted for him. But this is foolishness. Because first of all, we shouldn't have never had to have a DEI if people were going to do right. This is crazy that folks with money still think that you're greater than God because money is a God. But the God I serve, he vowed that this was never going to be. And it's not. And all what's going to happen is everything you digging for somebody else is going to come back to talk to you. You know, it's going to come back. And there are people, and there are white people, and there are people of every race that knows the truth and is fighting. There are judges that's being debarred and mistreated and let go because they're trying to fight for what's right. There are people that you knew Project 2025 was real. And y'all sit around here and said it was a lie. Y'all megs and maggots. That's what y'all are to me, you're maggots. Y'all knew good and well that Project 2025 was real. And the thing about it is, what is it hurting us in America? Why is it hurting you that other people are here? We didn't even ask to come. We didn't ask to come. Why is it okay for you to come and force us to be here and treat us real bad? And then people that came on their own, after you got through using them to build everything, and you at the end of your lifespan, you want them gone. Y'all better pray for this country. I'm telling you, y'all finna see it. You hear this belly. It's gonna go on this belly. It's gonna crawl. You better go read. This is the country that's gonna crawl on this belly. This is the country that's gonna crawl like a snake. This is the country that's gonna be crying out. This is the country. This is the one. The rise and the fall of America. The rise and the fall of America. This is the one. Now, when everything is all done, I can put all my food in one container. I can use this one and put a lid on it. And it won't be nothing if everybody left. If we all left and went back from the different places that we come from, it wouldn't be nothing. And we just be sitting here. I asked y'all to go watch that show called The Handmaid's Tale. Y'all didn't believe me. I said, y'all, it's a show. They didn't even renew it. The Handmaid's Tale. I told y'all over and over to go watch it. So go watch it, go watch it, go watch it. He's messing around with civil rights. See, that Emancipation Proclamation got to back up the Constitution. And he's digging and finding loopholes to think that he's going to make us slaves again. Modern day slaves. He can forget it. Baby, we too knowledgeable. And we too powerful. And I ain't gonna do the job that don't nobody else wanna do. And I'm certainly not gonna keep McDonald's open or no other place open if they ain't trying to pay. All right. Y'all gonna be real mad when y'all see what's gonna happen with Social Security. And y'all know the reason why they taking FEMA. Because when we refuse and different things happen in our area and the insurance don't want to pay, if we don't have FEMA, a lot of people will just be out in the street. And if you don't like what I'm doing, please leave and don't come over here. Because I'm not going to sit around here and give you every Betty Crocker's tips. Go ask her. And you can say, oh, wow, this is just not the little sweet Tracey that came on here. No, she not. She can't be. Her people are under attack. Let's declare war on sin and cry loud. She can't be that person. Y'all won't let us be great. Y'all won't let us be successful. We don't need food stamps. Y'all won't let us be successful. We don't need it. We not begging. We working. People doing TikTok. They selling. They ain't asking you for nothing. That ain't good enough. Too many of us are coming out of the middle class status. That ain't good enough. You never designed it for us to be able to be millionaires and billionaires. You better know why they picking with P. Diddy. They ain't caring nothing about no Tupac's death. If anything, that's where they gave us guns. They thought they were going to hurt us. And then they gave us guns because fist-wise, they can't whoop us. And so they think they going to have guns and they being Billy Big Bad. If you want to know how powerful a person can whoop you without a gun.
Mommy!
Yes, sweet thing.
What are you doing?
Ask the Indians. And ask them Jamaicans and Africans. They use machetes.
What are you doing?
Huh?
What are you doing?
How was school?
Good.
Kiss.
We have a fundraiser.
Kiss on the cheek.
No.
Come tell everybody.
No.
Tell everybody hello.
Hi.
How was school? Food ready? Huh?
We have a fundraiser.
You do?
Mm-hmm. Like it has cookies, dough, and all that other stuff in it.
Mm-hmm.
Cookies, all that.
We'll have to see if we want to support it this time. I don't know right now. So
What's
much
that?
going on. That's what you finna eat, baby. Refrigerator for mommy. And look, put this bag of flour back over there for me.
No.
Thank you.
No. Mommy said no.
You may have to stop eating eggs for a little bit. Because they may not have them.
Okay.
All right? So, go get yourself situated and the biscuits will be out the oven in 1 minute.
They really won't.
Okay.
You just said to put them, so I'll be
Okay. Avery said, okay, she all right with it. I don't gotta have no eggs. I'm gonna do like my grandmama. I'm gonna improvise. We need people that can do a sit down. We need people that can walk off these jobs and don't nobody go behind them as replacements. We need everybody not to show up for work at McDonald's and Burger King and Wendy's. We need everybody not to show up at work at Target and at Walmart and at Sam's Club. We need them not to show up at Chick-fil-A. He's a strong supporter of the 45-47 movement. And we don't need you to go behind your brother or your sister's back. So basically, let me tell you what's behind. So the DEI is an order that was established. It's an executive order that was signed. This is your Black History Moment. The DEA, which is the Diversity, Equity, I can't think of the last one. It was an executive order and it was signed by President Lyndon B. Johnson in 1965, correlating along with the civil rights, okay? And it was to prevent discrimination in the practice in government contracting. So basically what it was saying is whatever money that you received, Ava, I'm talking, inclusion, thank you. Whatever money that was received through the government to help run these businesses and these establishments, because the government do give these companies a percentage of money, that they would not, $10,000, if they accepted $10,000 from the government, they could not by law discriminate against their employees. But Trump, he revoked that thing in the executive order, and you can look it up. It's Executive Order 11246. 11246. And that was to protect us so that we could be equal opportunity employers. And that they would do right by people. We're going to brown these real quick.
No.
Stop doing that. Get out of here. And I'm going to tell your daddy, because we done asked you to stop saying no to everything. Get over here and fix you something to eat. Go to your room till you can get in your head you going to quit doing that. I'm sick of that mess. So basically, this is what Avery is doing. If I talk or say anything, it's no. It's no, it's no, it's no. I can be telling y'all something, and she do it to mess up my conscience, and I'm sick of it. And yes, I'm taking stuff away. She ain't getting no more nails. No, yes, no nails. She not getting a lot of things. And I was going to put her in a pool this summer, but I'm not. Because I done asked her, and she know right from wrong. She ain't mentally disturbed. She just ain't learning bricks. Thank you, Brenda Brown. Thank you for putting it up. And she see what I'm doing, and she do it deliberately. So I'm going to show her how it feel when you keep messing with your mama. Because mama don't take no mess. And you don't have to just constantly put your hands on your kids or nothing. But they gonna know. When my mama looked a certain way, I knew my mama mean business. And she gonna know when I mean business. I'm tired of it. So, Target did not have to do that. Now, I want y'all to understand. They're on the backs of DEI and MEI. And they're putting pressure on them. 45, 47, his crew. Now you're going to put a sex offender over the Pentagon. I just want y'all to understand who y'all dealing with. Y'all let a whole group of criminals come in to operate our government. Y'all sit here and let all these criminals. No, she don't think it's funny. She deliberately does it. You were correct to a certain point, because I have explained it to her. I even know right from wrong. I don't roll on that. Because I had cousins that had mental issues, and they knew how to cook and clean. She lazy. She don't want to cook. She don't want to clean. And I done asked her to stop, and if I don't stop her at home, she gonna get in the public, and she gonna embarrass me. And that ain't happening, Captain. I'm sick of that mess. When you realize and you see what's going on with your children, it's for you to stop it. Other people will laugh. I'm not babying Avery. I ain't stunting Avery. She better get herself together. She ain't gonna take my world through no changes. Find somebody else to play with. I'm not one. I don't like to play with children. I'm gonna tell y'all that right now. I don't think everything funny. I can't stand them videos when I'm seeing these little kids cuss. I don't care who cussed. They children. I can't stand it. You might not bother you. That's fine. I don't like it. Just like I don't like when people call their kids cuss words. I don't like that. You might like it, but I don't. As for me in my house. Okay. So there go your biscuits. And there go your ground beef and gravy. And there go your rice. Dinner is ready. Just pick up one. They soft and easy and they'll pull apart. But I ain't finna burn my hand. But as you can see, pick it up, pull it apart. And they're not too thick. Really nice and easy to go with you some gravy. Made that ground beef and gravy. Everything is done. We started at 11. We started at 1:40, I believe, between 1:30, 1:40. It's 2:44 and everything is done, and my kitchen been clean because I don't wash the dishes. Kitchen is clean. I wash the dishes. My counter is clean. Ain't nothing in my sink. And just like that, I done put a whole meal on. And I'm about to put all my baked goods up. Because I will not be buying that much for them eggs. So, for you all that don't want to watch me talk, thank you for coming. I appreciate it. I appreciate your view. And but I have a pressing thing. I'm finna start my live over. Because I got to do some talking. I'm trying to decide what page I want to talk on. Can y'all come? Y'all remember my page, Tracey K Mitchell and Friends? Y'all remember my page, Tracey K Mitchell and Friends? I want to do some talking over there. I'm gonna go. I'm waiting for y'all to say y'all remember it. Will y'all come over to Tracey K Mitchell and Friends? I'm not. I'm gonna tell you something. Y'all better learn how to weigh stuff out. See, I done got mad again when she said she paid $4.69. Let me tell you something. Y'all looking at Sister Soldier. Get over there. Because I'm finna end this live. Thank y'all for watching. I'm going to be on Tracey K Mitchell and Friends. And I'm going to share it on this page so you'll know where to find me. I'll see y'all later. If you want to come. If not, I'll talk to the 20 that's going to show up. Because I know I'm going to have 20. See you later, honey.